Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the automatic bank reconciliation software that you can find in the bookkeepingtoolbox.com website. So first of all, we go to that website. It's bookkeepingtoolbox.com, bookkeepingtoolbox.com. And here's the site. So this is the app we're going to be using today. You click login or register. There's a 30-day free trial period. So if you don't have an account, you register here, and you can do that for free. I have an account. I'm going to go in my account. And here it is. So I'm just going to search by company. So I'm working on that on bank reconciliation for October 2020 for the company called Moleskine. And then so as you see, I've done a few bank reconciliations for that company, and I've done September 2020, and I'm going to do October 2020. So in this case, if it was a new reconciliation, you would click New Reconciliation here, and it would show you. It would ask you to write your outstanding entries prior to the October 1st, and then you would do that. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to click, we're on the September reconciliation, which is done, and we click carry forward. Carry forward carries forward our outstanding accounting entries and outstanding bank entries if there's any. So what you do here, since we carried forward Moleskine, it already writes the name Moleskine here, and you cannot change it. You have to select your period ending. So this is the bank reconciliation ending on October 31st, 2020. Here you want to write your balance from your accounting software and the balance from your bank statement. So I've got my bank statement here in my hand. So my balance is 1853.41. 1853.41. And what the next step here is, you want to paste your data from the bank statement. So I'm going to my bank, online bank, and I'm in a page here which is where I can search transactions posted to the account. So I want to search transactions from October 1st, 2020 to October 31st, 2020. I could download it and select a format, text or a CSV, but what I do, I click it on the screen and I paste it to Excel. So I'll show you. So here are my transactions, my bank that were passed in my bank statement. So I select that from October 1st all the way down to October 31st, well, October 30th actually. I copy that, and I'm gonna paste that into Excel. I'm gonna make this a little bigger. Then I'm gonna unclick wrap text so it doesn't do that. Okay. All right. So this is my data, my bank data. Because what we're going to be doing here with the bank reconciliation software is that we're gonna be uploading our bank data for October. We're also going to be uploading our accounting entries for October 2020, and then the software is going to match any matching entries together leaving the unmatched entries, and which is going to do our bank reconciliation. That's how we're going to balance our statements. So I'm at the process here of pasting my bank data here. Now I need to paste it into Excel first, because I need to clean and prepare the data a little bit. As you see there's a date, there's the description, and then there's a debit and a credit at the bank. So since I only have two columns, I'm going to be using this as a column, the description, and then here I need to merge these two columns into one. So I'm going to insert a column. I'm doing this on a small screen, and then what I'm gonna take plus this column minus this column. All right. Now, since there's only one entry per column, it's either going to be a positive entry or a negative entry here, if you see. All right, so those are deposits, they're positive entries. This is a payment, negative. All right, and I'm going to copy this all the way down. So in just one quick step, I can copy all of that data in one click. Then I need to paste the values. I don't want to have a formula. I just want to paste the values. So right here, I've replaced my formula by the values. Another step, I'm going to select that, and then I need to format this data in a way that the automatic bank reconciliation software recognizes it. So I need to format it as a number, not currency. We don't want any dollar signs, just number with 2 decimal places. We do not use the thousand separator, the comma there, and you want the negative numbers to show as a minus, not as a parentheses. All right. So I've selected all of this. I've formatted it the correct way. Now I'm going to copy my 2 columns, which I prepared it in Excel. So I've copied this, and I'm going to paste it in here. So, boom, paste it. All right. I usually backspace to take out the space, and then I click Tab. And you see, once I click Tab, all of the data that I pasted has been prepared, has been formatted here in 2 columns by the bank reconciliation software. Now I've done half of my job. I need to do the other half, so I need to get my balance from my accounting software, and I need to export my journal entries and copy them here. So here we go. So I use QuickBooks Online for this company. So I'm going to go into Report, Trial Balance. My date is from October 1, 2020 to October 31, 2020. Run report. All right, so it shows me that my bank balance is minus 14,757.07. So I'm going to put it here. Minus 14,757 plus minus dot 47, was it? 07. Okay, minus 14,757.07. Minus 14,757.07. All right, we got that. Now I need to get my data from QuickBooks. I'm going to export it to Excel, and then prepare it to copy it inside the bookkeeping toolbox software there. Okay, so I see that I've got data going from October 1st to October 31st. Right. I want to export this to Excel. So here I am. I'm in Excel. Oh, it's a bit. I'm doing this on a small screen, so this. Yeah, I need that. I'm just gonna delete those two rows. Okay. Okay. So now, QuickBooks gives you the data in the right format that we need in one column. It doesn't give you debit and credit, so that's fine. We're good. So we got our checks here in minus, and we got our deposits in positive number. I'll still need to format just to make sure. Very important because so you need to format it as a number, 2 decimal, no thousand separators, and the minus sign for negative numbers, not the parentheses. Here it is. So the format is done, and now I can copy another column. What I'm going to do, this is the description, this is the check number or the entry number, and there's another description here that is some more data. So I'm going to merge these three columns into one with the formula, with the function concatenate. All right, I do that. So the function is you write this parentheses and then your first cell, comma, then the second cell. But if you want, I want a space in between those two cells. So to do a space, so I did the first cell, comma. To do a space, you write the double quotation mark. So double quotation mark, space, double quotation mark. That's going to give you a space. Second column, second cell, excuse me, comma. I'll put a space again, double quotation mark, space, double quotation mark, comma, and my third cell, close parentheses, and that's it. All right. So we see that it gives you this name with this as a, which is my check number. I'm going to copy this formula all the way down. All right. So we see that even here it has well, you may not be able to see it anyway. Okay. All right. So what I'm doing, so this is a formula. I'm going to select this, copy this, and paste values. So I don't have a formula anymore. I have values, and I'm going to copy those two columns, this and this. Those are my two columns. I'm going back to my bookkeeping toolbox website in the automatic bank reconciliation software, and I'm going to paste that into here. I backspace, take out the space, I do tab, and you can see that it has formatted the data ready to be used. So this is the preparation you need to do for to do one bank reconciliation. Of course, if you have a bank reconciliation that only has one or two entries, I mean, it's going to take you longer to format the data than to just do it manually. But this is really worthwhile when you have quite a few entries in your bank reconciliation. So in this case, I got about 3.5 pages of entries in my bank. So it is time consuming to if I would do it manually, I would print my journal entries and then I would compare each one. when I find my journal entry with my bank entry, the same entry, I would check both of them, uh, and so on and so forth. This is the bank reconciliation process to check or tick uh, the matching entries. And this is where, and which is time consuming, and this is where the software is really good. It does that automatically once, of course, once you've prepared and uploaded the data. Now, this is what we've done. We've have our balance, our two balances, our two sets of entries, and I've got my outstanding entries from the previous month. Just need to, I need to submit it. And then we're at the view record page, where it shows us that this is our bank statement, the amount we wrote before. It has calculated the list of outstanding checks, the list of non-entered checks deposited from the bank entries, and the balance from our book balance. Now, already with the entries that have been uploaded, the software tells us that there's a difference of 0. So we can do our matching, and we will balance at the end, because if you add up the outstanding checks, the outstanding, and if you add up all the accounting entries, you add up all the bank statement entries, plus your balance from the bank statement, plus your balance from your accounting book, we equal the same numbers, we balance. Now, this, we're not finished, but it's just a really good step, because before that, you would tick, I would tick like 8 pages of data and reconcile it manually, and at the end I would not balance because there was a problem, or I would not have, I missed a tick, and then you have to start over again. It can get long and time consuming. So this is a really cool feature that right away it shows you if you're going to be balancing or not. Now, if there's a difference here, if it happens that there's a difference here, it means that there's a mistake somewhere. So I stop here, I go back, I double check my what I've uploaded. Maybe I made a mistake with my balances. Now it's better to fix the problem before going forward, because you're going to be wasting your time. That's it. All right. So the next step, once we have uploaded here, we're in the view records page. We want to match the record. So it's going to match every transaction that it finds a match on the accounting side and the bank side. All right. As an example, you see that there's this entry of $33.33, which was matched with this deposit 33 and 33. So there was the software made a check. All right. So we can go to the report page and see this leaves only the unchecked entries, and we see that we have a difference of 0. Our end balance is minus 47,757.07, and we balance. Okay, if I go back to the result page, there's 2 more features that we can use after the matching. You can select reverse charge. You can match reverse charge. A reverse charge would be, well, let's see if there's any, would be like a plus 100 and a minus 100 here when you reverse a check or reverse an entry. So those 2 entries are on this side, on the accounting side, but they would not appear on the bank side, so they would not be checked off. So to get rid of them, you need to check your reverse charge. In this case, there's a charge of 0 and a charge of 0, which we saw after that on the result page. So you want to get rid of them, so you click that and proceed. So this is it will check them and it won't show on the next page. There's another feature called match multiple. This would be, let's say you have a deposit of $500, and you have five deposits of $100. You have a deposit in your bank account of $500, and five journal entries of $100, which go together. So it would find it, and then you would proceed, and it would check those five $100 entries with the $500 entry at the bank. So it's a nice feature. In this case here, there's no multiple match to do. And so we go to the report page, and that's it. We want to print it. It's done. So I have a few bank entries that I did not enter, which I didn't know. So what I'm gonna do, on November, I'm gonna enter those entries, or maybe I'm gonna make sure those entries are entered on the November 1st, 8th, and then when I reconcile November, they're gonna be matched and be taken out. All right. To print this, you click print. And print it. All right. Now the print report page is just a tab that's been open. You go back, you can close it, and you go back here. Now, if you go back, whenever you do this, it's automatically saved. So you don't have to worry about saving. If you go back to the home page, I'm gonna select my Moleskine company. I see that I have done a bank reconciliation for October 31st, 2020. It's done. Then when I'm ready to do November, I can just do carry forward and do the same process again. All right. So I hope this was worthwhile, and that I showed you how I use this very nice program that saves me a lot of time, because I have a few clients doing accounting. I do their bank reconciliations for, so for each company there's like 12 monthly bank reconciliations to do in a year. You have 10 clients at 100, that's 120 per year. Let's say it takes you like an hour to 2 hours to do one bank reconciliation. I think you can save time here and then do those in about 20 minutes, including the preparation time. And as you go, you get better. But so this ends the video. I hope you like it. Give me your comments if you have any comments. Thank you.